Hello everyone, I'm Jer.
And I'm Gel.
And you're listening to Turning the Page with Jer and Gel. Today we're embarking on a thrilling adventure exploring the world of travel and the incredible impact that it has on a relationship.
Absolutely, Jer Bear. Traveling has been a cornerstone of our relationship, sparking our curiosity, strengthening our bond, and filling our lives with unforgettable experiences. We have loved to travel together from the dating years to now us being married, and it just keeps getting better and better.
In this episode, we're not just talking about destinations, or we're diving into the heart of our shared passion for travel, which we love. So get ready for a journey filled with stories, insights, tips for couples who crave adventure. Fasten your seatbelts and let's turn the page together. Hi. Welcome.
Welcome, husband.
Hi, co-host.
Are you feeling okay now?
No, I'm irritated with this stupid...
It's not the computer's fault.
Then whose fault is it? My fault?
Maybe it's
Is it my fault?
Maybe it's user error.
No.
Well, then it's your old freaking computer because it's so old.
My computer is connecting to my cell phone, and the last episode that we did, we recorded off my cell phone for audio. How do you like that?
We did?
And today, when I tried to get our computer to connect to my laptop, it was not working at all. So I don't know why, but
did you know
it is very frustrating. No, I did not know. I did not know.
Last time?
I did not know.
That's why the sound was off.
Yeah, it was horrible. Every time I'd touch the table, you hear it all.
Well, I didn't listen to our last episode because...
And I
don't
tried
really
to fix it.
Them. I
tried to fix it as much as I could on like my end to get the levels down, but it was not good at all.
So we got it right this time? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You got it right?
Well, on your computer, yes.
Because
we are connected to our microphones, our podcast microphones.
Because my computer is awesome and it's not old.
And for some reason, I was trying to open up the recording studio that I use, and it was not opening. It would not open for anything.
Okay. So we started off with like a little bit of a rough start, and it only took an extra 20 minutes.
That's why I called it stupid.
Is this gonna be your mood the whole entire episode?
No, I'm good now. I got it out.
Okay, ready? Reverse, rewind, back up, restart. Okay, go.
Let me say you look amazing today. You look super beautiful with your brand new layered haircut.
It's because
looking
I got
fly.
My hair did.
She looks fly. She looks good.
Thank you, baby. Yes, I did get a haircut today, and I got it straightened. I got some layers. Oh my gosh, my hair was looking so funky with all these different lengths of hair that I had going on because I messed it up.
And how did you do that?
By cutting it myself.
But now so we're back.
I feel fresh. I feel good. You know, there's something about a haircut and style that when a woman goes and gets her hair done, she just feels amazing. And that's how I feel today.
Nice.
Anyways, so.
Nice. Well, we're back with episode 33, and we are ready to come to you with some new info that my beautiful wife set up today.
Yeah, Jared didn't have time, so I'm like, okay, well, let's just talk about this today.
Yep.
And he doesn't even know what we're talking about.
No.
Because he didn't take the time to actually read it.
I didn't have time to read it. I was frustrated with these microphones and our computer, my computer. But enough of that. We are on to the next episode.
Burr, burr, burr.
And what is our title today? What are we talking about?
Well, we don't have a specific title because I didn't include that. We are going to create our title afterwards. But we are talking about love and travel. Why are you smiling?
Because you're ready for travel.
Because I am ready to travel with my baby. Ooh. What's today? September 30th. How many days till we leave? 24 days.
Yes.
For a whole week, y'all. Listen, I've never actually gone on a trip for a whole week before. I mean, I have, but like visiting family, like in El Paso or Alamogordo or Colorado or like those kind of trips for a whole week and stay with family. That is not a trip I call like traveling. So 7 days, we will be in in 24 days, we will be in the New England states for 7 days. Oh my gosh. It's our
Full 7 days.
It's our anniversary.
Legit 7 days.
Our anniversary trip.
Yes.
It's our anniversary. Man, haircuts get me singing. Okay, so anyways, we are going to stop in Boston, Massachusetts first. So excited. And we're going to hit 4 states in 7 days. Hopefully we can do, well, actually it's not 7 days. It's 5 days. 5 plus we fly back on the 6th. So technically it's not a full week, but that's okay. So we're going to start in Boston. And then, gosh, I don't even remember the itinerary off the top of my head. You would think I would, but
she created it.
Well, it's kind of still in the works, but that's our first place. And then we're also going to visit New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. The only two we do not have on the list from the New England states are Rhode Island and Connecticut because they're on the other end. And if we can squeeze them in, I totally would. We'll see.
We'll see. See what happens. We might get a
do you know
spur
why?
of a moment and say, hey, let's just drive another hour and a half. And
do you know why we're going to the New England states at this time of year, baby?
Because
tell them.
Foliage.
That's not how you say it.
Foliage.
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 It's the foliage for me.
It's leaves.
It's beautiful and it's changing and it's God's creation of beautiful trees and earth.
Well, based on the show that you watch every day,
Gilmore Girls.
If the trees look like that in the area and the scenery looks like that, then it's going to be a very beautiful travel.
It's going to be amazing. We're going to have lots of videos and pictures to share.
Yeah, we will.
So, but I mean, not just for the foliage. Okay, there's more to the New England states than that. There's seafood. There's history. There's all kinds of stuff. I even booked us like some stays in some old inns, like bed and breakfast type inns. I never stayed in a place.
You did some major work on that.
I booked this whole trip.
I did not have to do anything.
No.
It's nice. I just show up. Kind of like this podcast. She shows up.
That's not
I'm
true.
showing up.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I do just show up. You're right. Yes. Well, I'm a planner. I'm more of a planner than he is. So,
yep.
You know, but we do like to travel a lot. And if we could afford to travel more, we would. 1, it costs money. And 2, you need time off from your actual daytime job.
That's the hardest part. That's the most difficult portion of this whole thing is getting your work to align with your travel.
Yes. So I mentioned that we should do like mini trips, like just weekend trips where we leave on a Friday, come back Sunday. Like even if it's just a couple days just to get out there more, we're going to be doing a lot more weekend trips because it's just easier on our work schedules, right? Mm-hmm. But our first trip together was Las Vegas, right? Wasn't that our first trip?
Yeah.
We were dating.
Our first little getaway.
Yes, and I found a really good deal, and we stayed at the Venetian.
That was fun.
It was fun, yeah. And what did I tell you? Because you had never traveled with me before. This is our first trip. What did I tell you?
That I was going to experience travel jelly.
Travel jelly. How different is travel jelly?
You've like turned into a whole commercial today. Like everything's a...
Baby.
Nationwide is on your side.
Baby, how...
Travel jelly.
And how different is travel jelly from home jelly? Do you think I'm any different at all?
Not a whole lot. You're more anticipated with the day and what's going to happen out there than you are here, but you don't really change
What?
like you're.
I feel like I'm more free and laid back. Are you really serious right now? You don't think I am?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
tell the
You
truth.
are more laid back. That is true. You are more relaxed. So like when we were in Vegas or when we've gone other places, you've been more like, okay, this is a place to just let go and do what we're going to do. Rather than being at home and we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to, yeah. So I can see that.
Do you think I'm still a clean freak when we're on vacation?
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm not.
That does not go away. That follows us everywhere.
I mean, I'm the type of person that there's two types of people when they travel. There's the one when they get into their hotel room or their Airbnb or wherever they're staying, they unpack right away. They get settled in. They open those empty drawers and put their clothes in. They organize their shoes. They put all their stuff in the bathroom and lay it out for the day. And that is me. Yes. Because I'm going to be living there for the next few days. I want to be comfortable.
On this trip, we're not going to be living there for the next few days.
That's
it's going to be
true.
like 1 day, 2 days.
That's true. We're staying at a new place every day.
So that's going to be interesting. Unless we just pull out what we're wearing. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works. But
Hold on,
you're
we are
pretty
doing
relaxed.
7 days. Because,
24th, 25th,
You're right.
26th, 27th, 28th,
I was
29th,
like, why
30,
did I think? Yeah.
31. And then
There's only
we come
one
back on the
hotel that we're
31st.
staying at for 2 nights, and all the other ones there's 1 night. Because they're little towns within those states.
Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right.
some of them, we don't even have the rooms booked. We're going to find out where we're going to stay.
we have rooms for every single night except for the last night.
Okay.
So, because I wanted to, because the last night we returned to Boston and we fly out of Boston. So I might not want to stay in the same place that we stayed at. Maybe I want to try a different area.
That'd be good.
Anyways, so yeah, that was our first trip in Vegas, and I learned, or actually I didn't learn. Jeremy learned not to make phone calls from the bathroom. He's on the bathroom at the Venetian. Thinks it's so cool.
I don't know if I learned. I'd still probably do that again.
He thought it was so cool to pick up the phone that's there in the bathroom. I don't know why there's a bathroom. Like, you're going to have an emergency in the bathroom and have to
It
call.
could happen.
So he picks up the phone and calls
Right next to the toilet. Just.
He calls my cell phone. And I'm like, why is this Vegas number calling me?
She's all, hello.
So I thought it was like the hotel or something. So I answered.
Hi, this is Angelica.
And it's him from the toilet.
Babe, guess where I'm at?
He's all excited because he's calling me from the toilet.
It was awesome.
On the phone that's
It was
hanging on the
awesome.
wall. But
It
guess
was definitely
what?
worth the $25.
$25 for that less than 1 minute phone call. Because it was a long distance call. Because my number is not a Vegas number.
Let me remind you, the only reason you have that story is because I did that. Boom.
That is not a mic drop. But yeah, so we learned, but we have fun and we laughed it off. And that was a funny moment. And I don't know, some people get excited by phones in the bathroom.
It was different.
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, I've only been to Vegas. That was my 3rd time. Was it my 3rd time? No, that was only my 2nd time going ever.
Yeah?
Yeah. And the first time I went, I stayed at the Luxor, so I felt like the Venetian was amazing. It was like the best.
It was wonderful.
And we're going to go back again in November.
I think that's the best and nicest place that we've been, that I've stayed at a hotel out there. Because we had a whole suite.
Yeah, all of them are.
We had a huge bathroom. We had our bedroom. We had like a lounging area.
Nice. Yeah.
We had a pretty decent view. It wasn't great, but it was decent.
So, yeah, we get to go back in November for our son Carter's birthday. I'm so excited. He's never been to Vegas, so we'll see what he thinks. But, so, yeah, that was our first trip. And then after Vegas, where did we go after that? We've gone to a few hot springs.
Colorado. I surprised you with a trip to Pagosa.
Yes. Pagosa Springs. That was nice. He didn't tell me where we were going. And where did I think we were going?
I don't know. You were naming all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And then I saw the Colorado sign, and I'm like,
are we going to Santa Fe? Are we going to Angel Fire? Are we going to Taos? Are we going to
Ruidoso? Yeah.
Ruidoso's the other way, though.
Well, I don't know I'm horrible with geography, okay?
But
so,
yeah, it was a complete surprise until you actually saw the sign of Pagosa Hot Springs.
I was thrown off guard because he's like, oh, yeah, we get to take the dogs with us. And I'm like, we never travel with the dogs. What do you mean? We always find dog sitters, house sitters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, where can we take the dogs? I really was lost until I saw the Colorado sign. I was like, yes. And it was really nice. We stayed there a couple nights and then had a great time in the Springs. I thought it was going to be more of a dog-friendly town, though.
Yeah, it wasn't as much as what they said.
Because it wasn't summer, maybe. But one restaurant did let us bring the dogs. And they were fine in the hotel for a little bit.
Yeah. They did good. We just tried to get them out. We took them out for walks along the river.
Yeah, great scenery. I really enjoyed it. That was a great surprise, baby.
That was fun.
You haven't surprised me like that in a while.
I know.
Why do you say it like that?
Because I haven't done it. I do have somewhere I do want to take you, and I haven't planned that out yet. Trying to figure out when I can do it.
I mean,
need a weekend.
You did surprise me with shampoo and conditioner last week, and that was really nice.
Yeah. But that's not the same.
But that was unexpected.
Yeah. True. Unexpected things are nice.
You also surprised me with a full body rub, too. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
You don't have to take me out of town to surprise me.
No. But it's nice.
There's places in town I've been wanting to go to, like Farm and Table or at the top of the tram at 10-3. Never been there. There's local stuff. But so then we also went to the other hot springs in TRC.
That was fun. That was for my birthday.
Truth or Consequences, yeah.
Was it a birthday?
What was it called?
Riverbend.
Riverbend, thank you. Riverbend Hot Springs. And so those are the two hot springs we've been to and then together. And then I've also been to Ojo Caliente in Santa Fe, or in Ojo Caliente, New Mexico. And out of the three, my favorite is still Riverbend. It's like in the middle
beautiful.
of nowhere, right?
It's pretty.
But the views are better. Well, not they're not better than Pagosa because I'm in Colorado.
Yeah.
But like in New Mexico, Riverbend would be my favorite. It's one of the least expensive hot springs, and it's nice. And there is a local restaurant that has really good steak. It's
just so hard to get a booking there because it's so far out. They're like literally like 3 months out.
I've been trying to book because we just booked the regular like small room that's like $100 a night.
Yeah.
But I've been wanting to book that
the big suite.
The big suite. I forgot which one it is, but it's the one that has it's because of the fan. That has the
hot tub in it?
No, it has the hot spring hot tub in it. Yeah, but there's a few of them that do, but it's the one that's blue and it has like the medallion or like I don't know. It's called Casita something. But that's the one I've been wanting to stay at, and every time I try to go book it, it's not available for the time that we can go. So we haven't been able to go back.
Yeah.
But we will.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. We still need to go to Jemez. We haven't done Jemez yet.
We have not done Jemez Hot Springs.
We haven't done the tubs there, or the natural ones. We haven't even gone and hiked and done the natural springs.
No, we have not. We're going to have to.
We got to set that up.
And then where else have we gone?
It's nice to go in the winter, too. So now that it's cooler, that'd actually be nice to go out there and get like in a hot spring when it's all steamy and snow on the ground.
That'd be awesome. Where else have we gone together? I know
we've gone to Phoenix, to Arizona.
Yeah, we did go to Phoenix, Arizona twice. We took Carter to his first NFL football game. It was the Cardinals versus the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
we went for a concert.
Of course, the Seahawks won, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. My team. And and we also went back to Phoenix for a George Strait concert.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. That was part of your birthday month in May.
Yeah, that was.
So we've done that. And then we also went to Corpus Christi, Texas.
Yeah.
And we got to see Selena. Anything for Selena's. We did. Did I do it? No? Okay.
Got your hip.
So anyways, we got to see her
Hip
museum.
bump.
We got to walk on the beach where she did the washing machine. And we ate at this restaurant, but I forgot where it was at. But it was something, the pier something.
Yeah.
Anyways, we stayed with your cousin, and it was fun. So that was a good time. We drove. We didn't fly that time. We drove the 12 hours. And it was a short trip because that was only like a weekend trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say if anything over 12 hours, I'm flying. I will not drive if it's longer than 12 hours. I actually think 12 hours is a long time. That's half your day. That's longer than a work day.
We left at what, like 4 or 5 in the morning, didn't we?
Early, yeah. And
we didn't get out there till like 6 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, we just didn't have the time available, or you didn't. I probably did, but we just So, but it was a good time. Yeah. There is a big difference when you're flying as opposed to driving. Which one do you prefer?
Flying.
Why?
Because you get there quick. And then you're able just to get your stuff and get to your room and relax and get all your stuff together. And then you've got everything to plan. Whereas when you're driving, like we drove for 12 hours. I mean, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. We've driven to... We've driven to...
we've done El Paso, too. We've done El Paso for my dad's 60th birthday.
To Corpus Christi, and we've driven to Los Angeles.
Oh,
and
we did.
Both of those were long trips. Like the Los Angeles trip, that was... Oh, my gosh.
That
super long.
12-hour trip ended up being like
in
16
December,
hours.
That was right on the edge of like New Year's.
Yes.
Right after Christmas. But there was snow. The roads were closed down. There were accidents like every 20, 30 miles.
2 semis flipped over, and we were like in a standstill for an hour before.
Or more.
It was an hour, and then you decided to just get off the road and take the side road and kind of bypass it. But
yeah, that trip took us like, what, 14, 15 hours, I think?
15 to 16 hours, and it should have only taken 12. But we got there safe. We got to our hotel, which was a really nice, bougie, hippie hotel. Well, it was
a bougie hippie hotel,
which I love. But let me tell you, let me tell you why
it was hippie and it was bougie.
Let me tell you what made this hotel for me. It wasn't the contemporary furniture, or the awesome artwork, or the lighting, or anything like that. You know what it was? It was the fact that they did not have an iron and an ironing board. They had a steamer. I was like, what? Let me tell you, I know this is like so small, but I've never stayed at a hotel where they have this amazing handheld steamer. And it's not like the cheap ones that you can get. It was like a nice one.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my gosh, my dress is going to look great because it's going to be steamed properly. Oh,
you did.
I never want to stay at a hotel that doesn't have that, let's face it, not all hotels are going to be like that. And that was kind of a pricey hotel, but we made it happen. But
yeah, it was nice. It was close to everything, walking distance pretty much to everywhere.
Walking distance to the venue that we were attending for my uncle's birthday. And I was like, this is really nice.
Yeah.
The Thomason. That's what it's called. The Thomason. I think it's Hyatt. Good. If I remember correctly. But I really liked that. And the lighting in the bathroom. Like, it was just really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So, yeah, we have done those 2 long trips driving. I like driving because you get to listen to your own music. You get to jam out. You get to read a book. Well, of course, I like it because I'm the passenger princess and, like, he has to drive the whole time. So that's probably why you don't like it as much. Because you actually have to focus on the road. And
I don't... It wasn't horrible. Like, the drive isn't bad because we got to communicate. We got to tell stories. We really got to connect. I think the trip that we took to Corpus Christi, like, we were still learning to like learning about each other and stuff. But
the
one to California,
we weren't married yet at the Corpus Christi.
No.
So the one
to California we were, but we still had like really good conversation on that whole drive. So it made it shorter. And
we talked.
Seeing you panic and freak out every little while, that was cool too.
He was so happy when I finally decided to sleep so that he could just drive and me not have to panic every minute.
Well, that was because the roads were like really bad.
But we got to some deep conversations on the way back. Not going because I was like freaking out, but on the way back, it was really nice. And we even got to take a detour and stop in Nevada. Where'd you take me?
Laughlin, Nevada.
I've never been to Laughlin. We stayed at a hotel there.
Not a bougie hotel.
No. No.
It was New Year's Eve, and like everything was booked and sold out, and God, it was so hard to find a good hotel.
Oh gosh, it was a casino hotel. I forgot which one it was.
I think it was
Caesars.
Was it Harris?
Harrah's. Yeah, it was Harrah's place or whatever. Anyways,
it wasn't all that great.
But like one side,
the rooms are horrible.
One side is like renovated, and the other one's not. And of course, it's New Year's Eve. Like there's no one's gonna have a good room available. So they did give us a room, and I go in there, and it looks like a freaking crime scene. I was like, what the heck is this?
Took pictures and everything.
I took pictures. I sure did. And I went downstairs, and I'm like, So I took the pictures, and literally it looked like, one, the beds weren't made, and the sheets were basically covering the whole headboard. Like it looked like, you know, when somebody moves, like, you know, in the movies, when somebody moves away, but they leave all their furniture, but they cover it in all these sheets. That's what the room looked like. And then there were stains on the carpet. It looked like cigarette burns. And then I had to pee so bad. I did pee, but the soap, you know how
it had already been used.
It had already been used. It wasn't even wrapped up or anything. I was like, okay, I'm washing my hands with water. Like, I went down and I showed the assistant manager. I was like, this is our room. Do you have something else? She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I am so sorry. Like, she was like appalled. Like, and she did give us another room that looked exactly the same, but clean.
Yeah.
And without the stains. So, it was just for one night, but I would never stay there again.
Yeah. No, don't.
So we got to
there.
take those detours when you drive.
Yeah.
When you fly, you don't get to take fun detours like that.
Yeah.
We made memories at a horrible Laughlin, Nevada hotel. I mean, we went to the little, I don't know, marketplace there, and we got some snacks, and we got little vodka bottles and some orange juice, and we celebrated the new year, and we took a picture, but we were so tired we ended up going to bed before midnight.
Yeah, we did.
So
that was a long weekend.
And then it was a long weekend, and we spent like $60 in the slots, didn't win anything. But it was fun. And so that's why I do prefer driving over flying, just for those things. But if it is going to be a long drive, no, like 6 hours or less would be perfect. But if it's more than that, I'd just rather fly. Or if it's like a short trip and the flight's only like an hour as opposed to us driving 6, I'm like, let's go. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some pros and cons to driving versus flying.
Yeah.
And flying, your space gets invaded by people you don't know. People eat smelly things on the plane. And people just smell on the plane, like, in general. Babies cry. People are chatty. When I'm on a plane, I don't want to talk to people. I want to enjoy my music or my book. I mean, if they talk to me, of course I will talk back. I can be pretty chatty. But for the most part, I keep to myself.
Yeah.
And I like the window seat.
Yep.
What do you prefer?
Don't matter to me. As long as I'm sitting next to you, baby.
Wow. Okay.
I still stare out her window. I'm like,
So you don't mind being in the middle?
No.
Even though there's a stranger next to you? What if they stink?
No, there were 2 last time we went on a flight, and it was fine.
You're the best. I will always have a window seat.
Yes, you will.
Oh, I love
As long as they don't get there before us.
Yeah, sometimes if I can't get the window, then I will love the aisle. I just don't like being in the middle. I don't like being squished like that. Ugh. Unless it's two people I know next to me, then I don't mind. So I think that's pretty much all we've traveled to, right? Because, we did California, Nevada, Texas. So we bought this big old map, and we'll have to post a picture, but it's a map of the United States. And as soon as you go and you visit a state, you put a picture that you took from that state. So I think we have like 6 states.
California, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Texas.
That's it.
I think that's it so far.
Yeah. I don't even know what picture we have for New Mexico. I forgot. Oh, Riverbend. I think it was Riverbend.
Yeah. But we've got 4 states that we're going to get on it
in October.
Add on it now in a couple
and we're going to have
a
5th state in February, because in February we're going to Portland, Oregon. Go visit my best friend Dana and her husband Rob. I'm so excited. He's never been to Portland. I've been a couple times, so this will be his first time. But the map is really for places we go to together. And so it's the adventures of Jer and Gel across the world. So it's pretty cool. It's like one of the best things I've ever bought. It was $150 on Thunder Bunny on an ad I found on Facebook, and I just fell in love. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't let this be fake. Please don't let this be fake, because I've gotten suckered on ads before, and it never came, and I had to get my money back. This was legit, and I love it.
Yeah.
And we have it hung up.
Really nice.
It is. Good quality,
Very nice.
too. Yeah. So we're going to fill up all 50 states, hopefully.
That's
I don't know how fast, but that's the goal. And of course, we want to do international travel too, not just nation in the U.S., but we want to go outside the U.S. too. Where do you want to go?
Outside of the U.S.?
Yes. Where's the first place you'd want to go? He's always talking about beaches.
I want to go somewhere tropical. I don't care where. It could be like Bora Bora. It could be the islands. It could be Bahamas, Jamaica.
You've already been to Jamaica, though.
Yeah. But anywhere with beautiful beaches. We're supposed to go to Bahamas in
April. Yes.
Is it Bahamas, right?
Yes, we are supposed to. Hopefully, we still do.
We still need to get our passports, and we still haven't done that. Keep putting that off.
But I made our appointment to get our pictures for the passports, so
good.
Hopefully.
When is that?
October 11th.
Nice. Coming up. It's coming up.
But, traveling together kind of brings like a different kind of bond, Don't you think?
Well, you create new experiences together, and then the things that you enjoy doing, we get to do together away and on trips and experiencing new foods and people and culture.
Yep.
So.
And it's exciting. You're out of your regular comfort zone. You're out of the norm. You're not in your home. Like, you get to experience these new things together.
Yeah.
And learn more about each other.
Yeah. We get new stories to share and talk about, just like our experiences we've had. So,
good or bad, honestly, because even the bad experiences are still pretty funny.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't believe we did that. I can't believe we experienced that. Yeah. Memories are memories, good or bad. So, and they're important. I feel like memories are really important in life. Like, when you die, everyone just has the memories.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff doesn't get kept.
Well, that's what you're left with. Memories are like the most valuable thing. Like, you can have physical items and you can have, stuff like that, but the memories are what makes everything like great.
It's what makes up your life.
It was the laughter. It was the time you cried together. It was the times that you, remember we went to this place, or remember the waiter that brought the food, and, whatever the experience was.
I think that's why I like photography so much, and why I do that on the side as my side hustle, because I like creating new memories for people that they're going to enjoy and have for the rest of their life if they print them or have them on their phone, and
Yeah.
these photos get passed on to generations.
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To come. So it's nice.
No, it's nice. It's something that you can't be taken away. It's something that can't be stolen. Like, you can have something from a trip or something from someone, and it can, break or get lost or get stolen or something like that. Your memories are always with you. So
Yeah.
I like that part.
Yeah. And one of the things I like to do when we do travel is, of course, you have to have your downtime, right? Some relaxation time, some time where you're not doing something, walking around an amusement park, or you're just chilling by the pool doing nothing. Like, that's part of vacationing. But I also like to do some kind of activity. Something together would be nice, whether it's a museum or ATV rides or, just something. An escape room out of town. I don't know. Something local. Whale watching. I like to do some kind of activity just to say, oh, this is what we did.
Yeah.
So.
And every place has something that you can do.
Yes.
Doesn't matter where you go. There's always something.
Always something. And one of the things that I love, of course, who doesn't, is eating while you're on vacation. And of course, we love food. We're big foodies. And the one website that I always go to when I travel, just to see what's like the top, it's eater.com, and it has like the most popular or top restaurants that you should visit within whatever city you search for. You search within. You just type in the city and it tells you, and it has yet to disappoint me.
Yeah, you've gotten some really good stuff on there.
Yeah.
I think every time we've gone to a place and we've searched for a place to eat, like, it's always been a hit. Like, we're like walking away going, oh my gosh, that was so good. I'm glad we went there.
Yeah, it's always on Eater, but I also like to search on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, the show. I will search if there's anything in the area, and I've tried some of those, and those have been good too. Yeah. So you gotta do your research when you travel. You want to enjoy your travel.
For this upcoming trip that we're taking, I mean, there's like so much culture in that area,
so much
and then
to do.
Like, there's fresh seafood out there, which I'm so excited for.
I'm sure.
Everyone's been telling us, you got to try lobster rolls. You got to try.
I know. Everyone keeps saying that, and
I'm down for oysters. I'm down for crab legs. I'm down for everything.
Me too.
It's gonna be so
we'll
good.
See. We'll see how it goes. You guys will have to pay attention to our TikToks during that week, because we will be posting about our trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't our last episode coming up in a couple weeks too?
Yeah.
Like, we got, 2 more weeks?
Yes, I think let me just double check here. We have, no, because we have still the month of October.
Oh,
so
okay.
we have, October is a long month. So yeah, I think we only have 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we'll be out on the 31st.
Yeah,
unless we record prior and launch it early, but
we're only doing the 12 episodes for this season, so it will, because there's an extra week.
Oh yeah.
So I think but we did skip a week because we were sick with COVID, remember?
Yeah.
So we didn't record for that week. So maybe we can do an extra one.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe it's a short one.
Maybe.
Something short and sweet, and
but
then we'll be posting some live stuff.
Yeah. October will be our last month for season 3. And then we will be taking a longer break this time. We are taking November and December off and coming back in January, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan.
That'll be our 1-year anniversary of Jer and Gel podcast.
Whoop, whoop. 1 year already? I can't believe it.
Yeah, because we started it on like January
it was
something,
the
first Tuesday.
It was the first week of January 2023. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
We had just came back from Vegas or from
not from
California.
Vegas. Yeah, from California.
We had stayed in. Yeah.
That's
came
awesome.
home, recorded, and launched our first one. With a bunch of research before that, but.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time, good experiences. It's somewhere that we both have never been. It's something that you're really anticipating because of the scenery and the foliage.
I'm
I said
so
that
excited. Right. Tomorrow's October 1st, y'all. Like, I'm just excited.
Yeah.
It's our anniversary month. We're going on a trip. I love this time of year. This is like a kid's happy place on Disney World. That's how I am with fall. Like, I'm serious.
It is. Fall's a beautiful time. Beautiful season.
You know what I've always wanted to do as well? Like, because I know we love to travel. Mm-hmm. And there will be a day where we'll be able to travel a lot more. But it would be nice to do like a group travel experience with other couples.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen the movie Why Did I Get Married?
Yeah. Where like 3 or 4 couples go on a trip. And
I think like 4 couples, yeah. They go on a trip once a year to rejuvenize their relationship, whatever, refresh, and remind themselves why they got married and why they're still in it and why they should still keep fighting and all that stuff. If you haven't seen the movie, there's a part 2. They're both good. Yeah. But I've always wanted to plan a trip.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool, huh?
We've got a couple people that could jump in on that.
We have a few couples that would go, yeah.
Go and do something. Well, Vegas, like we're going with another couple when we go out there.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like a cabin or like a retreat place, not one where I'm going to be tired every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's more relaxation, but you still have that time to communicate and talk and share experiences or
like it could be like a cabin in Durango or you know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be in the winter. It could be in the summer. It could be a beach house in South Carolina. You know, it could be anything. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the beaches are like over there, but I've been dying to go to South Carolina and North Carolina, so.
Well, we're going to have to hit those. We're going to have to go out there. Georgia.
Yeah. We'll have to. Oh,
Florida.
Georgia. You know that song?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I've never been to Georgia, but I really want to go to Savannah. And when I did Google research, like I did my little research on like top places to live, Alpharetta, Georgia came up. So now I'm like convinced that we need to move to Alpharetta, Georgia. But I have to visit first. So part of us wanting to visit other states and expand our knowledge in other places of the world is because we eventually want to move one day.
Yes, possibly in the next 4 years.
Yeah, we want to move from New Mexico. So we're going to go and immerse ourselves in other states to see
what feels like home.
Yeah.
What grabs our heart.
And our soul and our mind and our body.
Yes.
No, it has to be like, it can't just be like, oh, I liked living, I liked visiting here, we're moving. Like, it's not one of those. It's like, okay, well, for me, I don't know if it's because I'm a woman, but for me, it's like a feeling. I have to feel it. It's like when you go to church. Like, when you're looking for a church, you just have this feeling like, oh, I'm supposed to be here. Like, I can feel the Holy Spirit. This is it. This is it. That's what I want to feel like when I visit my future hometown. I want to be like Lorelai Gilmore, where she's just like, I smell snow. And it's like her home.
This is it.
I know you don't get the reference, but you will. Because, you know, last episode, we said, we made a deal. We shook on it. On the episode 32, we said, if I watch Narcos, he has to watch Gilmore Girls.
We're 3 episodes in.
I have watched 3 episodes of Narcos.
And she hasn't hated it.
Not yet.
She's actually into it.
Just the narrating part gets to me. But anyways, and so he's only watched 1 episode of the Gilmore Girls.
I survived.
You even laughed.
Yeah, there's some funny parts. There's some funny sayings every once in a while.
Exactly. Oh, you're going to have a favorite character soon. I just know it. But anyways, so, I mean, we hope that our experiences traveling and bonding on our trips and stuff has maybe ignited you to want to do it the same and pack your bags and go on your trip with your honey. Yes.
It doesn't have to be far. Like she said, you know, this could be something that we do that's even in town or the next city over. Mm-hmm. You know, New Mexico has a lot of things to offer. There's a lot of areas to see in our state. and just doing an overnight thing. We've gone to
I totally forgot
Santa
about
Fe.
our
We've gone
glamping
to,
trip.
yeah,
We went on a glamping trip in, where was that?
Pecos.
Pecos River. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Yeah.
That was a whole different experience. That was cool.
I will never camp anywhere else. I mean, I will if it's a glamping experience like that, but I will never tent camp. It was just amazing.
Yeah, it was.
You have to just try it.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good
Field Trip New Mexico. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
For the glamping experience. It was awesome.
If you have never been, go try it. Pull it
Highly
up.
recommend.
Fieldtripnewmexico.com.
Mm-hmm.
Book a time.
Yes.
You can do it in the winter, anytime. There's a beautiful little river that runs right through.
Anytime. They have heated beds. Any time of the year. They have fire pits. Any time of the year.
Sauna.
They do have a sauna. Mm-hmm. And a
steam
jacuzzi.
room. Or what was it? Was it a steam room or sauna?
Not a sauna.
Jacuzzi.
It was a sauna and a jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi and a sauna. So.
Showers, toilets, ladies. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, you can wash your hands.
It's right by the river. You get to go fishing, and like the tents are so cute.
Yeah, that was fun.
I loved it.
That was a good time.
Yeah. So we hope that you pack your bags and decide, hey, we're gonna take a trip.
That was a short couples retreat.
It was. Yeah, we went with another couple, and it was just a weekend trip, and it was awesome.
That ended up being a good little trip.
A little getaway for the weekend. We went on a hike too, and got those endorphins pumping. Yeah. So
we went on a pretty good hike. That was like a. It wasn't completely challenging, but it was like good. 2 miles, 3 miles?
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of it was uphill, which is not my favorite, but.
No, but it's good for your heart.
Yep.
Yeah, traveling is just awesome. You know, it just immerses you in different parts of the world, and it changes you. Traveling changes you, makes you better, I think. So we hope you enjoyed this episode of travel and love and what we've experienced on our travels, and can't wait to share our future travels with you. It's coming in
we'll
24 days. Baby, how are you not excited? Like, you need to be more like, get up on my level. Get up. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, I think it's because it's 9 o'clock that you're like, okay, we can't film this late because it's past your bedtime.
Wow. I'm old, but not that old.
I know, baby. I'm just joking.
She keeps me up 10:30, 11 o'clock usually, so.
But I've been doing good lately. I've been going to bed really early.
Yeah, well, at least you're in bed early. I don't think you go to bed early, but you're in bed, so.
If I'm asleep before midnight, it is early. And like a couple nights ago, I went to bed at 10:30. So, yeah.
She fell asleep before I did that night.
Yeah. And it's because I've been tired. And, you know, sleep is really a big thing that's connected to weight loss. And we're trying to work on that, getting healthy. And if you don't have the sleep, forget it.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're off track. So we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope you don't forget to subscribe and like our podcast on all social media platforms, and your favorite podcast platform as well. Yeah, share your experiences with us. We always want to hear your feedback. Learn about your own experiences that you've had and stuff. So, you know, that's always a good thing. So we want to thank you for being a part of Turning the Page with Jer and Gel. Yes, and we hope that you keep traveling and that you keep on falling in love. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm ready to fall in love all over again. Thank you for tuning in to Turning the Page with Jer and Gel. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Okay.